Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready for it. Doust will start off. Big hands for both balls.
Jason Doust, just 23 years old, his final arrival possibilities. Here's the young gun, and he beat a more experienced opponent in Terry Wenban.
Steve, instantly you'll notice the difference in the style. He's a power play. Everything happens from the ankle onwards. As this match progresses, and we look forward to seeing Jason really revving that ball. He is one of the new breed of power players in Australia. The Americans have started this style of game for their young bowlers coming through the ranks a couple of years ago, and Jason is one of about half a dozen in the country who play it so well. It's a completely foreign game in the last couple of years. It's changed immensely.
Terry Wenban to come from the back of the field to make the top three.
There is no accounting for experience, and Wenban has the experience. A great starter, good out of the box, a perfect first up shot.
Looking to flying rounds there, I thought Terry wasn't going to make it. He was running 8th, 9th there with just a game or two to go.
He's a great finisher. He actually averaged very well in the last 4 or 5 games, just to fall across the line to fill 3rd place. Working on a double here. Terry's very good, but on this shot, a little soft, and just pulled it a little at the line, just to cross the head pin. For what is, however, an easy spare for him.
Man looking for the spare to follow the strike. And he gets rid of the 90.
Now, to take nothing away from Terry Wenban, a very popular bowler, and rightly so. Australia's leading national tournament winner with 14 titles, but frankly the crowd, and the big crowd here today, Steve, is here to see Jason Doust, an exciting prospect, and as you said in your introduction, in the last 12 months he's set alight the records in Australian bowling. Style is completely different. High backswing at the top by the ankle, the power and lift as he throws his wrist out, and he likes it. Steve, he's a showman as well. Jason's league average, Steve, is 223, which will probably make him one of the highest average bowlers in the country at the moment. Doust for a simple strike. Nasty split. He's obviously worked out the even lane very well. Struggling with the odd lane a little, and just didn't get the ball out in the lane enough. Just fell short of his mark. He'll settle for 2 pins here.
Glad I wasn't in the way of that one.
The new style of play, and in fact, although this has been somewhat around now for 10 years, but the younger players, they have a 16 or a 15-pound bowling ball for their spares. They have it drilled a little differently to their ball, which they use for strikes, and they just throw it as hard and as fast as they can at corner pins to eliminate any possibility of the ball not doing what they instructed to do with such force.
Wenban. open.
Terry will be disappointed with that. He threw the ball very well indeed by his body English. He's disappointed perhaps with the release because the ball entered the pocket, just not taking the 10 pin.
A little bit of everything through the opening frame. Strike, spares, and an open frame from Doust. Wenban. Works it into the corner well.
Terry Wenban with the spare in the third is 39 pins in the second. Jason Doust 38 in the second, but of course with that open frame in the third has a count of 46. He's at least 10 pins down. However, if Doust is to lose this match as top qualifier with a 2.07 average, he has the right to re-challenge for the title.
Wenban's got to win 2 games to win the title.
And this is a good shot by Terry. He was confident. He threw the ball well out the lane. Ball reaction was terrific.
Doust certainly slowed on at the start of the approach.
What's obvious is where Jason starts on the lane. If you watch his first step, although he stands at the approach, almost the centre of the lane, he'll take his first step is way left. Easy spare.
Coaching manuals always talk about the 4-step approach. He's got 5, Steve.
Yes, it helps him with power to really move down that approach. This young man is an exciting prospect, Steve. Excellent player. Great concentration. He hits the ball so powerfully at the line at the point of release.
Wenban. Pleading for that 10 pin to drop.
Terry will be disappointed. No, it certainly wasn't. Terry will be disappointed. I think he thinks he threw the ball as well as he possibly could. He expected the ultimate result and was left with what's unfortunately called a rigging 10 pin. Nevertheless, fairly easy spare. He'll throw it fairly hard and fast across the line for what should be an easy conversion to give him a total of 79 in the 4th frame.
But also has ball return. Doesn't seem to put them off.
No, they're so used to it. They've been bowling here at Bankstown for so many years, and obviously the bowlers just need to learn how to play certain centres. Some have pillars, some have a closer wall than others. It's just a matter of getting used to the surroundings. With over 3 million people each year playing the game, I think there's a lot of people learning to get used to the conditions. That's a great shot. He really seems to have some problem, and by the look of his head, the release, it looked to me as if it had everything. Obviously, sometimes it's difficult to pick up the actual minute adjustment in the release. It just didn't hook at all. He's disappointed.
Wenban then. 5 and the 8 pin.
The situation is Wenban in the 5th frame, 97 in the 5th, with a spare in the 6th. Doust 66 in the 4th, but a strike in the 5th, going onto the even lane now for his 6th frame.
It's probably his favourite lane too, Steve.
This young man plays the game that wide step to the left, but enormous power up the line, as I keep saying. Finger movement into the ball. He knew as soon as he let it go where it was, he needed that strike.
When you watch his action in slow motion, Steve, you realise he must be terribly strong in the wrist to sustain that action on the ball when it's moving through at that pace.
He's done everything he possibly thought he could do. He threw the ball well. He hit his target. He hit the pins a little light, as we'll see here in replay. And unfortunately, sometimes he received what a lot of these young power players receive from a light hit, the 7-10 split.
Looks could kill.
Score situation is in the 7th frame, 122 to Doust. Wenban now up on his 7th, 97 in the 5th with a spare in the 6th.
Wenban. Big pause at the top of the run. It's lucky not to be left with the split.
And that was a lucky break for Terry, getting that tap to allow him to be left with what's an easy spare.
As he was lucky. The head pin right on the nose. Going to 2 games, you think, Steve?
Very difficult to tell. There's around 10 to 13 pins, depending on the result of this ball, Steve, from Terry in his 8th frame. 122 in the 7th is Doust. Wenban is 125 in the 7th, plus whatever he gets as a count in this, his 8th frame. Makes the difference 12 pins. With 2 frames to go, anything could happen, Steve.
Close to call. It's Wenban. Through to 9. Straightforward spare from Wenban. His own arithmetic there as Jason Doust steps up.
And although there is still a fair bit of this game left to go, this is an extremely important shot for this young man.
And you'd wait a long time to see that.
Well, what happens sometimes with these young men who play it along is that the ball actually, he goes just outside of his track And with the oil carry down, the ball just keeps sliding right. It doesn't have the opportunity to hit a piece of the lane which is dry enough for the ball's reaction to track and grip. So, in simple terms, the gutter shot in this situation is an amazing result for Jason Doust. He does, however, have up his sleeve the opportunity of a re-challenge if he is to be beaten in this match.
Well, the pins were flying every which way, but not quite the right way for Doust. At least another frame over after that gutter ball.
He was a little unlucky here for the spare after the gutter. He almost took out that remaining 4 pin. 131-88 for Jason Doust. A disappointing match, although understandably so, the first time we've seen him on national television, Steve, after he averaged 207. It's better shot. That's a strike in the 9th frame, Steve, and a good shot. He was confident, he liked it, very solid at the line, the ball out, and didn't go in the gutter that time.
Yeah, consistent effort here. Wenban forced this into a second game. They did the right thing for him.
Jason Doust has a possible 191 game with this strike in the 9th frame, the foundation frame for Wenban. And if he bowls 3 more strikes in the 10th, he has a possible 241. Well, we have a complete reversal of the situation in half a frame, Steve. The situation is that with this split, and remembering that Jason Doust has a possible 191 if he strikes out with 3 strikes in the 10th frame. The best Terry Wenban can probably hope for here is around a 180 game. And he finishes with 102.
How quickly it can change, Steve. It doesn't. One bowler looks in control. One bad delivery.
Particularly in the 10th frame, a situation for Wenban is that he's finished with 182. Strike here in the first ball of the 10th frame for Jason Doust. It must double, but this, for this young man, is the most important shot he will have made in his entire career.
Doust wants the strike. He's right over.
He must strike again here to make certain of winning this tournament. But you can only get them, Steve, one at a time. So the first and the 10th was important. Now, if that shot was the most important shot of his entire career, this one is now some 15 seconds later.
Doust, Jason Doust, looks a little like Jason Dunstall, aren't he?
He certainly does, and he certainly would like Jason Dunstall's power here. This shot can send Jason Doust to represent Australia in the World Cup in China. On the national tour, 23 years old, needed it.
Feel.
Fantastic, Steve. Really good. I threw the ball as well as I could, and then I went from defeat to victory, and all in one frame too. Big turnaround.
The gutter ball, I guess you haven't done that all week, or have you?
I've thrown a few this week. I've been playing pretty close, but fortunately not too many.
Somebody who works as much on the ball as you do, I guess that's always on the cards.
It is very much on the cards because you have to give up a little accuracy for power, and you can catch a lot back with the power, but it is very iffy. Sometimes you have to go back to accuracy.
You're in your early 20s, obviously a big future ahead. Do you have thoughts about perhaps playing in the US?
Oh, absolutely. It's my dream ideal is to go to play in the States, play with the pros.
Had to show a lot of composure at the end too. What kind of mind games do you work at? Is concentration a big thing with you?
Oh, focused entirely. I play music in my head and I just go to the rhythm and concentrate on breathing, anything but the shot.
Congratulations and good luck in Beijing.
Thank you very much, Steve.
Finals then, both won by bowlers in their early 20s. The future of Australian bowling certainly in very safe, very strong hands. Thanks for being with us at Bankstown Bowl for the South Pacific Classic. Join us again next week on Grandstand. I'm Steve Rebillard for ABC Sport.